What is up, family? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Check out my podcast, family, Restful Revelations, on Spotify and Apple and all the other podcast streaming platforms. Someone could be a Cancer. Okay, I keep seeing that pop out. All right, or something could be happening, could have happened in Cancer season. All right, but we about to tap into this energy. Believe in your power, family. That's the first card coming out. And then right after that, it said Cancer. All right, it says movement is key. Dance, cry, sing. Someone needs to cry. Someone needs to dance. All right, I see narcissists. I see real love coming out here as well. Capricorn planting seeds. So there could be something happening in Capricorn season. Something that you recently planted is going to take off, is going to reach a peak in Capricorn season. Or someone needs to drink water. There's an initiation taking place. Within this initiation, you need to be drinking water. Your mother knows what happened to you. We're going to leave these cards. We're not going to take any more. Okay, well, increased awareness, fast movement, mile high. Queen, chess piece, in between the eyes. It says quantum leap. So you're experiencing, it says initiation, movement is key, believe in your power, quantum leap. This, you believing in your power, it is what is, causing this quantum leap. I see great adventure taking place. I see globes. I see, what is that? I see a compass, globes. I see arrows, okay, pointing from the east to the west, okay. I see a knot being tied, okay, yeah, tying the knot. Someone could be traveling, about to go tie a knot, okay, but I see arrows, east and west. Someone could be going from the west to the east or the east to the west, okay, but I see a travel taking place. This could be traveling abroad. This could be international travel taking place. Take a walk. Someone needs to take a walk. All right, someone's twin flame is going to reach out to them while they're taking a walk. Someone could be a Cancer. I see Virgo coming out here in transformation. Okay, groups in virtual reality, play chess. I just seen Queen chess piece. All right, the Queen piece on the board. Okay, so the king on the chessboard makes sure. The king is the one who keeps up the household. Okay, the king is the one who creates. Let me get this out right. When it comes to chess, the king is the one who, brings the stability, right? So the king, the king is the one who brings the house. The queen is the one who makes the house into a home. All right, so really the queen is protecting the queen. The queen is protecting the king, really, when it comes to chess. All right, yeah, the king, yeah, the queen, yeah. It's crazy, but that's what it is, because the queen is the one making all the moves. All right, the king just makes sure that the house doesn't fall. All right, the king makes sure that the foundation doesn't fall. Okay, the queen is the one who moves throughout the board. All right, making sure all the other pieces are in the right alignment. All right, so I don't know why that came out, but it says queen chess piece in between the eyes. Some type of identification is in between the eyes. All right, identifying something in between the eyes. I just heard Nipsey Hussle. That's how I knew. That's how I knew that I was. What did he say? That's how I knew that I was gifted. I seen it. I done it. Okay, I want it. More of it. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Okay. Hold up, family. My phone lighting up. Anyway, let's tap into this energy. First, we're going to tap into this movement. What's going on? Movement is key. Someone needs to cry. You're being initiated at this time. All right, go ahead and cry, because this cry is going to take you into this quantum leap. Your awareness is heightened at this time, so you're picking up on a lot of things around you. You're picking up on something taking place in the ocean. Yeah, there's something happening Yep, I'm at the, yeah, there's something happening in the ocean that you're picking up on. Okay? Rising, something rising from the ocean, okay? Something rising from the ocean, something ancient rising from the ocean. This could be ancient knowledge rising from the ocean. Zeal, New Zealand is significant. All right, something about sound. Okay, yeah, something about sound. You're picking up on the marina. Yeah, stop playing with me. Hermit in reverse. You're picking up on the marina. Zeals, New Zealand sound. Okay, you are conversating. Yeah, you're conversating. Yeah, with the ocean. You're bringing things up from the sea, under the sea. So you see these people? They done rose from under the sea. Okay, you see that? Okay, so let's see what this is. Believe in your power, spirit. What is this? Tower in reverse. Okay, believe in your power. So, yeah, a reverse tower. Strength. Your strength is turning something around, reversing something. So something that was sent towards you is being sent back to, yeah, something that was sent towards you is being returned. Yeah, something is being returned to sender at this time because of your strength. Okay, yeah, your strength. So there could be someone who sent some type of spell work towards you to, cause a tower. Okay, blow your foundation to, yeah, someone sent something towards you. Whoever sent this towards you was somebody in your camp. This is somebody that was a part of this organization or whatever it is, a part of your camp. They sent something towards you to, to cause a tower, to cause your foundation to fall, to cause your foundation to fall. However, you're taking control of the wheel. All right. So the wheel is in your hands at this time. Yeah, the wheel is in your hands at this time. So you're steering the boat, you're steering the ship at this time. Okay. Yeah, but you're being helped, like when you're out in the ocean and you're stranded at sea or something happens, and you hear those stories when it comes to whales and dolphins and things like that assist you. You know what I'm saying? Say a whole lot of sharks were around you and this great white, wait a minute, that's a shark, but anyway, and this whale comes up and helps you and da 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 da. That's what type of energy this is, right? Okay, yeah, that's what type of energy this is. So someone close to you tried to break Seven of Wands energy. They tried to break down your foundation. This could be somebody who cuts your grass. All right. Yeah, this could be someone who cuts your grass. This could be someone who does yard work. They could have like a lawn service. Okay, some type of lawn service. And they did some type of shiesty shit to, cause your foundation to crumble. All right. However, yeah, because this is an alligator dressed up like a lion. All right, so this is, a gator coming. Yeah, you invited this person. Yeah, you invited this person to be a part of your life, a part of your family. You called this person family. All right, Pride it's a Pride Alliance, right? Yeah, or whatever the fuck. Well, you thought this person was a part of your family. This person could have been a family member if they were a snake. All right, so you're cutting the head off the snake is what you're doing. You're ripping the head off with your hands is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, you're ripping your head off the snake straight up. Yeah, you're ripping the head off the snake. Like you're literally ripping that shit in half. All right, that's what I see energetically, just ripping that shit in half. All right, and I see the tower in reverse. All right, yeah, and someone's getting word. All right, so you're hearing something. Okay, yeah, so you're hearing something. So after you rip the head off this snake, you're walking away. Yeah, you're walking away. Give me some more, spirit. Give me some more, spirit. Yes, Four Swords, energies. Yeah, someone. Someone's sad. Someone really. Someone is. I see someone being confined by their choices. Someone feeling like they can't move. Someone, being tied down. Okay. So after you rip the head off these snakes, so you pulling up, yeah, ripping the head, you pulling them up from the grass and ripping their heads off. Like real talk. And then I see great adventure. You're taking a great adventure. You're going on an adventure. It could be you or it could be you and someone else. You're going to go tie the knot with someone. Someone's going to get married. Someone's moving from the west to the east and they're going to get married. Okay, someone could be also traveling out of the country as well. I do see that. A great adventure taking place. I could be talking to a Sagittarius because Sagittarius, they like to go on adventures. Alright, very free spirited. If you are not a Sagittarius, you could have that in your chart. But even if you don't have it, I see arrows as well. But even if you don't have it in your chart, you know what I'm saying? You're still, whoever I'm speaking to, you're very free spirited. You're very goofy, you're quirky and things like that. But if it's given that you versus me type of energy. Like if it's you versus me, all that goofy and quirkiness leaves and it's, I'm gonna save my life type of energy. So if that means you ripping the heads off these snakes, then that's what you're gonna have to do. Even if these snakes are close to you, even if they're were a part of your pack, even if they were a part of your pride, you're still gonna rip the heads off these snakes because it's you versus them. Alright, and if you let them get the upper hand, then what's gonna happen? Then you gonna be, ain't no telling where you gonna be. So at this point, yeah, that's what you're doing. It's like you're causing it's like you're causing towers. You're causing towers and walking away. People could be calling you a shit starter. Alright? But I don't see you starting no shit. I see you tired of whoever these people are. You tired of them running their mouth. Because they constantly running their mouth and you just tired of it. I see. Are you tired of the fake shit? But I just see you ripping these snakes in half. And you just walking away. Alright? Because these people wanted, they wanted you to come down from your, come out wherever you are type of energy. You feel me? That's what type of energy it is. Come out wherever you are. Come out. Alright, I felt like you were not going to come out. I could be talking to someone who, you could work from home. You could be a stay-at-home mom. You could just be, But someone felt like you were not, they were taunting you. Like, come out. Constantly taunting you to come out of your comfort zone. Alright, come out of your safe zone. I'm hearing that sound when an alarm is going off, when something crazy is about to happen. Like that, what was that shit called? What is that movie called? Where they, anyway, I'm just hearing that alarm going off, an alarm coming off. So they're throwing rocks and hiding their hands, throwing rocks at your castle. We'll say you live in a castle and they're throwing rocks at your castle trying to get you to come out. And you're ignoring them. And then finally you say, fuck it. You come out. But they didn't, what they seen, they didn't think that they were going to see what they seen. They didn't think that you were going to come out with so much force, okay? To where as soon as you came out the castle, alright, you started ripping heads. You started taking heads off of people. Alright? Yeah. We're constantly like, come out. Oh, this person, the collectives ain't gonna come out. The collective's scary. They ain't coming out. Finally, you came out, and they wasn't ready for what took place. They wasn't ready for whatever. So when taunting you goes wrong, when bullying you goes wrong, and then now you're being looked at as a bad person because you took off some heads. But it is what it is. All right. So anyway. That's what happened. Alright? That's what happened. Somebody close to you. Somebody that you lived with. Somebody that was in your camp. Smear campaign. Smeared your name. Alright? And then gathered people to help them smear your name. Alright? And then, you ignored it. You constantly ignored it. Until you finally decided to come out of the castle, come out of the, yeah, come out wherever you are. Then you became the monster, then you became the boogeyman. These people thought they were the boogeyman, but then when you came out the house, they realized that, yeah, they thought they were the boogeyman. They realized you were the boogeyman, okay? All right, now they're being haunted in their dreams. They scared to go to sleep and shit. Scared to come outside. Yeah, that's how they thought. They thought you was scared to come outside. You just didn't want to go outside. You was chilling. Leave you alone. Leave you alone. Because when they bring that up out of you, and not even them bringing it up out of you, is you bringing it up out of you, okay? Somebody constantly fucking with you, constantly fucking with you, and constantly fucking with you, and then you finally just bring that darkness up out of you. You feel me? And people walking around pissing on themselves and shit. Yeah, because they didn't know that you had all that in you. They didn't know you had all that in you. Okay? They thought you were just all talk. They didn't know you had all that up in you. And it is crazy because now I'm feeling like they did know. They just didn't think you were going to unleash that shit on them. No, the collective, they love me. They're never gonna unleash that on me. You feel me? Whoever this person was, that's what they were thinking. Oh, no, it don't matter. But this person has never had your best interest at heart. All right? And it's given very much so you versus them. Okay, and you chose yourself. All right, so now people are defeated. They're feeling lost, feeling hopeless. All right, that's what's going on. Yeah, they are. Some sly shit, some fox energy. I remember I was outside. I told this story before, but I was outside. And I looked across the street and there was a fox staring at me. And this fox seen me staring at him. And then the fox tried to act like it was going to run. But the fox thought I was going to get scared. They thought by it trying to take off and run that I was going to run back in the house. But I didn't. I just stood there and looked at him. So he didn't know what the fuck to do. So he just stood there too. All right. He began to get scared of me because he's like, this fucker's not moving. I'm trying to scare this person, this human, and they're not moving. They're not scared of me. What should I do? I can't even act as though, I can't even act as though I'm this, scary creature, because when I just tried to act like I was a scary creature, not the collective, it was me. I didn't move, family. I just stood there and watched the fox from across the street. All right, and I it was like a dead stare that I did, because at some point you're gonna move, right? So the fox tried to move and thought I was gonna move, but I didn't move, so it just stared at me, and we just had a staring contest, and finally I just started laughing, and then finally the fox tried to jump at me. But it didn't jump too far at me. I still didn't fucking move. I started laughing louder. And it was like the wee hours in the morning, family. And finally the fox ran off. All right, so this is someone who's scared. All right, who wanted you to be scared, but it's not happening that way. So anyway, give me something, Spirit. What is this? Your mother knows what happened to you. Gosh, your mother knows what happened to you. Okay, I see you walking away. I see you tried to mend the relationship with your mother. All right. You thought that she was going to finally take accountability for, her lack of action as a parent, but she didn't. She never will. So I see you finally. You're finally coming to grips with that, and you're finally just saying, fuck it. It's like for years you trying to mend a relationship with your mother, or you trying to have a relationship with your mother. All right. But the whole time, the only thing that your mother's always, clueless. All right. Very clueless to everything. You feel me? Everything your mother's clueless to. Okay. And I see you thinking that, I don't know. It was a hoping energy. You hoped that the relationship would be mended. You hoped that you would be able to have a relationship with your mother. But whoever I'm talking to, it's no relationship with your mother. because your mother's a narcissist. It's really what it is. It's hard to have a relationship with a narcissist when a person acts like they don't know anything. They act like they don't know. Yeah, they do fuck shit, and then they act like they don't know. Oh, I didn't do that, or oh, it wasn't that bad, or oh, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. So you tried to mend the relationship with a narcissistic woman. All right, this is the type of mother that wants you to be so hard and so aggressive and just so rah rah rah. All right, this is the type of mother. If I'm talking to a male energy, this is the type of mother who, may have had a problem with you being a little bit soft, so they may have made remarks on your sexuality. Okay, that's what type of mother this is. If I'm talking to a male, if I'm talking to a female, this is the type of mother who, always in competition with you, like on the, you know what I'm saying, just like competition, like, you know um so you tell your mother some good news about you, they want to one up you type of energy. Instead of support you, they would rather one up you. This mother is still struggling with things from her adolescence, okay? This mother is, trapped in her all the lies that she's told. See, this mother, you thought this mother was for, I don't know, you loved this mother, but it just never went nowhere because this mother did not love herself. So by this mother not loving herself, she could not give you the love and nurture that you needed. All right. At the end of the day, she still doesn't love herself. This mother still doesn't love herself. So even, you leaving and coming back trying to mend the relationship with your mother, she still don't love herself. So it still won't be a healthy relationship because she still will never take accountability. This mother is stuck in her youth. All right, stuck in the things that she lacked. All right. And one huge thing that this mother lacks is accountability. This mother never wants to take accountability for her actions. Your mother knows what happened to you. Everything you told your mother that happened to you, she already knew what happened to you, family. She already knew what happened to you. Tried to act like she didn't know because it's easier than taking accountability. It's easier to, for a mother, this narcissistic mother, it's easier for them to act like they don't know and take that to their grave instead of taking accountability. Because if they was to take accountability, then they would have to realize that they were a fucked up person, and they don't want to take that. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to take on that truth that they were a fucked up person. And still is a fucked up person because they're still lacking accountability. All right. This is the type of mother that thinks that everyone owes her something. All right. You owe me. 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 All right. This is the type of mother that will, that will steal your package. All right. Yeah, steal your package. But anyway, someone's mother stole their package. But anyway, your mother knows what happened to you. Okay. Yeah. So you've always, whoever I'm speaking to, you always felt abandoned. You've always felt like, you were not a part of the family because this mother just, I don't know. It's crazy because when it comes to women, like mothers, when it comes to women, okay, and I can only speak I'm black, so I can really only speak for black women, but I know it happens with white women. I know it happens with Mexican women. I know it happens with Asian women, but when it comes to toxic ass mothers, it's horrible. Women, it's horrible. Mothers will cradle rock their sons, okay? Their son could be a first degree murderer, and, you know what I'm saying, a trigger warning, a pedophile, or whatever the fuck. Their sons can be all this shit, and the mothers will rock them to sleep. But the daughters, You do one wrong thing and shit, to hell with you type of energy, okay? But this mother she's lied so much. And it's so crazy because this mother could have, told you, I hate liars. But this mother's a liar. She's lied so fucking much to so many people. Okay, she's a liar. She just lies a lot. So I see you walking away from this situation with this liar. Okay? And I mean, it is what it is, family. Don't feel bad because you tried to make something happen. You tried to make something work. You tried to mend the relationship multiple times. But it's time for you to realize that ain't no mending the relationship. All you need to be focused on right now is mending the relationship with yourself. You feel me? Mend that shit with yourself. Ain't no mending with this person. It's over with. It's really what I'm getting. I see you 8 of Cups. I see you walking away from the shit. I see you, your feelings being hurt about the situation, but, it's life. You know what I'm saying? And some people are just around us for the time being. Seasons. Some people are just around us for seasons. A lot of people are just around us for seasons. And that's okay. That's why we gotta work on not getting so attached to situations. So what is up, family? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Check out my podcast, family, Restful Revelations, on Spotify and Apple. We are about to tap into this energy. I am sending you a lot of love and care wherever you are in the world. Be kind to yourself and be kind to the world around you. Whatever you are experiencing at this time, make that shit work out. Whatever it is, make it work out. And it will work out. You make it work out, it will work out. Let's tap into this energy. Whatever it is, family. Whatever it is. Alright, so, yeah, let's tap into this energy. Show me what I need to see for the collective at this time, Spirit. Show me what I need to see for the collective at this time, Spirit. I got rollers in my hair right now, family. So, yeah. You could have rollers in your hair, or you could, at this moment, or you could have, went and got your hair done earlier. Show me what I need to see for the collective at this time, Spirit. Page of Cups. Okay, so I see someone wanting to... Page of Cups. What's this Page of Cups? Okay, so I see someone talking about you. Okay, yes, I see someone talking about you. Talking about your work or your worth. All right, so someone's talking about your work or your worth. All right, someone wants to come and tell you that they... let's see. Yeah, someone's having a conversation about your work. Your work. Yeah, that's what I see. What is this conversation about? I mean, why? Okay, so someone is... Okay, so someone... This could be your ex. Okay, so someone's having a conversation about your worth. Okay, this is your ex. Your ex is talking to their grandparent or their mother about you. Okay, someone's heartbroken. Someone's trying to figure out, what's going on in a situation.